Too many times I told these, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account unless you banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from but that isn't Brady. You jail, but that doesn't faze me. I'm cheating myself, if that's what it takes.
At 6'4", number 5.
Greg, we look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Dosunmu in at the point guard position. Here's Randall, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. He gets that one.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Now here's Barnes.
Eso.
Good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6. Good on the shot.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Timberwolves have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Out left to the wing. And Gobert kicks to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Pirtle. Pocket 6. Out to Edwards. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The tray. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall can't get that one to fall.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Ingram outside. Barnes looking around. Drops in the layup for 2. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And here are the Raptors now. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and the shot goes down. 12 points for him.
And that's a luxury for Barnes to be able to square up and get to the basket.
Now Dosunmu. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Barnes outside. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. And immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Randall, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. There's McDaniels. Been a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great is tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Randall. Bones Highland is checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dosunmu. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Here's Conley, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Here's Highland. 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 5. Barnes outside. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Barnes against Anderson. Scotty Barnes again. Barnes has got 23.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 23. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 25.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Conley's shot is off. And here is Barnes. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim, and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reid holding down the post box. Bones Highland is out there with Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
He's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attacker who loves to get downhill.
And yes, it's good.
Great with the ball. Barnes can just do so many things to help this team win.
Here's Randall. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Raptors leading by 8. Goes up on the top of the key. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
I'm just making a video.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Shannon's checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Randall passes to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Barnes outside.
I'm making a video.
And he comes up with the deuce.
A YouTube video. It's posted on my channel right now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and
Breaks.
takes it back.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And he makes that.
Stop following me, bro.
Barnes has
Stop
got 35 in the
following
game.
me.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively.
No, stop following
And
me.
let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that,
No,
you
I'm
not only
doing
score,
it
but you force
already.
the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you, Kevin.
Playing with purpose. Ellie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, for all the anticipation on NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes until the number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. So the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And
Dummy.
because of that,
It's
this one looks like
3:38.
a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Randall, and Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
It's good. Barnes has got 41.
This is mine. Right, Mom? You want to beat up your friends? I want to beat their butt. Let's go extra.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, and Tim, of the teams that were not in the playoffs or even in the play-in last season, you can make a case the Raptors among many teams that have a lot of potential to get there this year.
Yeah, I agree. You could also put the Spurs in that conversation too. But if you're just looking at the East, the Raptors could easily climb back into relevance as their young talent develops.
Go lay down, girl. Okay, Mom. Yay. Hey. You got hair on your squishy leg.
Ball's knocked loose. Faster quickly, inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Barnes has got 44.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Offensive rebound.
Yeah.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
He's not going because she was
Showing
bad.
how much he wanted that basket.
Here's Barnes. He's got 44. And McDaniels with the block. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. That one's in. His first shot this game. Raptors lead
Yes,
by
I don't
15.
think I need those. Nobody likes the things.
Barnes outside. Over Reed. And that one's good. Barnes has got 46 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback at this.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each.
I want you to switch space.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards, and he's all for sharing the well.
Reed's gone 2 or 3 from the floor. Barnes down low. He's against Reed.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McDaniels. And off.
You want to get next time, Scotty Barnes?
McDaniels got 6. To the middle. Pass to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 16.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate. That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break.
It's dirty.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Garrett Temple. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 1. That's the groove starting the second half. That's a Royakovich.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, man. Can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Look, it's really Jones.
And he gets the bucket.
Stop, bro. I'm doing a
55.
video.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look
Look, y'all see me doing a video? Oh my God.
right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
That's a fourth.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Yes, that goes in.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe ingesting a thing or two.
You're my daughter, so you eat what I eat. And you drink chicken blood too. Stop! I'm doing a video.
And no passes to McGee. Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 5.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
And again.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.